Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Retro and Wolf. It is good to be back. I haven't streamed in a little while, so very happy to be back here. Been really busy with our 3D printing business, and I'm gonna turn this volume down just a smidge on my end. So I hope everybody's having a good time. We are a friend of mine requested this, and I've had it for a while, and I've wanted to play it. Haven't played it. So this is PokéMon XD Gale of Darkness on the Nintendo GameCube. One of the most sought-after Pokemon games there is, because not a lot of people had this when it came on the GameCube, and they even released a special edition of a GameCube with a custom. Instead of having the GameCube logo like plastic piece on top, it had a PokéMon XD Gale of Darkness one on top, which was really cool. This one is a very highly sought after game, so I'm very excited to play this. Let's see, is it okay to start a new story? Yes, because I haven't started one yet. This is the sequel to Pokemon Coliseum on the GameCube. New name. As always, we go with our classic here, Retro. Yes. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Take a good hard look, 'cause I'm sailing on a boat. Oh, that's awesome. Like 2002 GameCube graphics. Hey, Wolf Angel. It's Dark Lugia! Shadow Pokemon. As they fall to their death because they fell from such a height. But this is Pokemon, so no one really dies. They just get stranded in the middle of the ocean. Torrential waves around them. Meanwhile, we're having a battle. The Salamence is mine. Okay, so it's my level 50 Salamence against their level 50 Metagross. Fight! Let's see, he's Steel type. I don't have any fire moves. I guess I'll go with Earthquake. I don't know if it'll work though, Okay. Because I think Metang, his previous evolution, had a Levitate. So Earthquake wouldn't affect. Kind of wish they gave me Metagross. I like Metagross more than I like Salamence. But, you know, you work with what you got. Yay, I won! And I will say, the battles at least in Coliseum, again, this is my first time playing Gale of Darkness, but it's similar aesthetics. They came out back-to-back on the same console. These battle scenes are better than almost any we have in almost any Pokemon game since. Like, I don't know why we can't have the battle scenes that we got in the Pokemon Stadium and Coliseum and Gale of Darkness games in the newer Pokemon games. Alright, Retro, this will do it for today. So, is that a simulation? It's impressive the way you handled that big Pokemon with aplomb. You took command of it as if it were the same as your Eevee. Don't you think it's time that you consider raising other Pokemon besides your Eevee? Okay, so we have an Eevee. I love Eevees. If you keep absorbing knowledge and experience, you'll become an outstanding trainer. There's no doubt about that. Critical foreshadowing? The operation of this battle sim system demands precision control. Of course, with my technique, there's utterly no problem. Rest assured, you're in my expert hands while you're plugged in and battling. I give it like 20 years before we have full VR gaming, like Sword Art Online level VR gaming. Hello, Retro. You don't train for now. You must be tired, but seeing you like this, my Retro, you've grown to be a fine young lad. Retro, if only your father were here to see how much you've grown. Of course, it's a Pokemon game, so your father's missing. I'm sorry, I promised that I wouldn't mention that. Please pay it no heed. Wouldn't be a Pokemon game if you had a father actively in your life. Because in the only Pokemon game that I know of where you have a father, he's a gym trainer. And, like, you have to, like, prove your worth before he'll battle you. So... Oh, hello, Retro. Welcome. I'm writing up summary on the basics of Pokemon battles. Like I said, it's mostly basic information, but if you care to look over it... Okay, yeah, we know how to do Pokemon battles. I will say these controls are pretty smooth. And in case anybody was wondering, yes, I am actually... I have these books currently on my cord. I am actually using a GameCube controller. This is really on the GameCube. Before anybody says anything. Hi, Retro. Have you finished training? Retro, this is the director's office. Do you want to pay a visit to Professor Crane? I guess. I don't know. Crane, haha, you don't need to be that stiff. Special, Lily, but... Sorry, I mumble when I read fast. I've heard that the battle coach singing high praise about you, Retro. I've heard about your battling skills have improved dramatically recently. That's outstanding, Retro. I sure don't think I'd stand much of a chance against you. Ha 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 ha. I wish everyone went and drowned them with such gushing praise all the time. My son and daughter will become spoiled rotten. There's nothing to worry about. Both Retro and Jovi are wonderful kids. Okay, so we have a sibling named Jovi. By the way, I don't think I've seen Jovi since lunchtime. Hate to bother you, but could you go find Jovi for me? Of course, it also wouldn't be a Pokemon game, but the first thing you did wasn't a fetch quest. I think you already know, but several research projects are in their critical phases in this lab. That's why your mother can't afford to take time away from any of this instance. So please, honey, will you go find Joey for me, because I'm too busy being important with my job to spend any time with my kids or raise them. Sorry, I added in the last part. Thank you, I'm counting on you. Don't think she could have wandered too far, but just in case, check outside too. After 5 long years, this project is finally on the verge of coming together. If that happened, we can't do that without your mother's expertise. Oh yes, I left the PDA in your room. Retro, go check it out. PDA stands for Pokemon Digital Assistant. It's a very useful electronic tool. PDA can be used for email, among other things. I'm sure you'll find as many features useful. And, you know, email was kind of at the height of its popularity here because, you know, this was before game consoles could, like, truly go online. So we were still having LAN parties when this came out. It's quite easy to use, Retro. I'm sure you'll have no trouble figuring it out. I guess maybe go through the random door that's over here. Come here. It's the Purify Chamber, of course, didn't you know? So in Colosseum, they found a way to corrupt the, like, souls and the hearts of Pokemon and make them, like, dark and wicked, and you had to go through this whole purifying process with them to get them to be, like, friendly and on your side. So I think that's kind of where this picks up. Purify the term used to describe the process in which a shadow Pokemon's closed heart is made open again back to the natural state. You see, 5 years ago, criminals used artificial means to close the hearts of Pokemon, turning them into fighting machines. Now we turn them into fighting machines with our love and care and constant adoration. We're developing this system to save such afflicted Pokemon. We call the system the Purify Chamber. It's not necessary in today's peaceful times, but no one ever knows what may happen. You may get attacked by a 3-story tall black Lugia that's ripping ships out of the water. What level is my Eevee? Level 10! Eevee! I wonder if I'll get to, like, pick his evolution. Or if it's gonna be like the Eevee trainer kid in the Eevee training episode where he just wants to leave his as an Eevee and not evolve it. It looks like he's asleep. Or is he asleep? Oh, yep. I woke him up. Haha. Aesthetically, it's kind of pretty for its age. Joey with a Mimi earlier, so I figured you were with her too. Nope. Going to find my sister. Oh boy, the world of Pokemon is so deep. The more I study, the more I am inspired by the very fantasticalness of it all. Okay. For example, you know, all Pokemon have types and abilities, yada yada, blah 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 blah. Okay, let's just go find our sister. I have no idea where I'm going. Okay, so that would be leaving the lab, which I can't obviously do, apparently. So, let's see here. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, yay, treasure chest. Found an antidote. 2 of them. Cool. Classic anime hair, sticking straight up and blowing backwards in the breeze as you run. Pokemon companionship is very important. Nobody's seen her. Got a random Plusle hanging out in here. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, more stuff. It's Retro's room, but lately his kid sister appears to have the run of the place. Hey, there's something on the desk. Let's raid my own treasure chest. Found a 3 potions. I like it. I like it. I like it. I want to move it, move it. Hey, got my PDA. And I have, you've got mail. To Retro from Crane. If you're reading this email, then you must have obtained the PDA. Try some many features. By the way, Adam was playing hide and seek with Joey. Why not have a chat with him? Okay, I don't know who that is, but alright. It's PDA. Strategy memo. All the okay, so that's your Pokedex, basically. Read, receive, email. Okay. Let's make a save. All right. Oh, it's the news, where we bring you ONBS news. Authorities still have failed to find any traces of the cargo ship SS Libra since its sudden disappearance off the coast of the Gadian port. There have been no reports of flotsam that may indicate the ship's sinking. The authorities appear mystified by the way the ship vanished like smoke. There were reports that numerous Pokemon were on board. Concern is rising over their welfare, which means they never found the people that were actually on the ship and witnessed what happened. So they died. Turns out there's a new Pokemon that even Professor Crane's never seen on that missing ship. Now we're dealing with mystery Pokemon. And of course it falls down to you, a 10-year-old child, to save the world. Because again, it wouldn't be Pokemon otherwise. Hey Dun, you're looking for Joe. We were supposed to be playing hide and seek right now, but she's running. Well, maybe she's gone off to Dr. Kamiko's manor. Yay! It's a big, weird house. Okay. Joey's it in our game of hide and seek. I wish she'd find me soon. My back is starting to hurt. Anything useful in here? No, just that dude. Okay. Hey, you've got a Vespa. Look at that. Groudon. It's Tesla's house. I don't know if you're still watching, Wolf, but this looks like a place you would hang out. And I'd probably hang out there with you, so you know, it's cool. Possibly. Let's see what the inside looks like. Step inside and suddenly you're playing Luigi's Mansion. Wait, who goes there? Strange little scientist. You must be a burglar. Chobin will put you straight. Don't you move. Chobin is the name, and Chobin is the #1 assistant to Dr. Kimiko. Chobin is the only assistant, so Chobin... I almost see this more as like an Igor. Chobin is the only assistant, so Chobin has to be the #1 assistant. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh wait, someone out of Sunkern, and I just have an Eevee. Alright, Eevee. Trash it. Oh, level 5. Okay, come on. Yeah, I thought you were gonna make this hard. What in the world is Eevee doing? Tackle it! What? That's ridiculous. And here I was like 5 minutes ago talking about how battling in this is so much better than anything else, and there we have Eevee turning into like a head, going all Sonic the Hedgehog on it. Chobin lost. Yeah, I got $150 for winning. That's the funniest mechanic to me in all of Pokemon, is that you absolutely just render all of the Pokemon to some level of unconscious, catatonic state. And by the way, you owe me money. You've made Chobin angry now. Even though Chobin lost, you're still not getting past Chobin. Huh? Closer observation reveals that the subject is a child. Ergo, the subject is not a burglar. Really? Because children can't be burglars? Like... You're about to apologize for Hey, there's your sister, I'm assuming. Yep. Oh, big brother, what are you doing here? Oh, Joby gets it. Big brother, you got lost, didn't you? Why is everybody talking in the third person? I don't understand why everybody's talking in the third person right now. Joby thought so, big brother. You look dependable, but then you make silly mistakes. Dr. Miko's job is to make incredible inventions. There's a whole bunch of neat machines like the Pokemon HQ Lab. You should come in too, big brother. Yes, come in, big brother. Be a part of what's happening inside of the spooky mansion. You're the girl's older brother. Sometimes she comes here. She wanders around everywhere. Chobin finds it hard to keep an eye on her so that she does not bother the doctor. Oh yes, Retro, you'll have to look at the Dr. Kimiko's inventions. You will, yes. Okay, this way, please follow Chobin. I still don't understand why everybody's talking to the third person, though. Like, is that a thing? Is that a thing in the Pokemon world that you do that? I don't know. I mean, I guess the Pokemon kind of, like, talk in the third person because when they talk, they say their own names. Does that count as talking in the third person? Now I'll show you the inventions of the inestimable. What a word. Dr. Kimiko. Dr. Kimiko's inventions, it needs to be said, are #1 in the world. Chobin is full of admiration. Oh, what is Chobin? Okay. Alright. Yeah, don't care. Just show me the stupid inventions so we can move this along here. What kind of funny machines are you making this time? Joby wants to know. Is Luigi gonna show up in the mansion? Let the VCR roll. Oh, that just dated the game. Let the VCR roll. Some of you watching may not even know what a VCR is. Or the satisfaction of having to rewind one with a pencil. Inventions are #1 in the world. Chobin's choice is this. Ta-da! The unhealthy sandals. The insole is studded with lumpy nubs that fail to stimulate every pressure point in a fabulous way. Keep wearing these and Chobin will guarantee painful feet and chronic worsening of your health. What? Okay, let's just go get our sister from the creepy mansion place. Alright, let's leave the Psycho Doctor alone for a bit. Didn't even notice that you were here. Oh, we got mail. Dear Retro, you appear to have traveled far in your search for Joey. Please come back to the HQ lab as soon as you find her. I need your help with something. Hey, George. So far, this is shaping up to be one of the weirdest Pokemon games I've ever played in my life. Definitely took a lot of its cues from the Final Fantasy games that came out on the PS2 at the same time, like Final Fantasy X, like 8, 9, like 7 through 10, really, from PlayStation to PS2. And for some reason, a number of characters are talking in the third person, which I don't understand why, but okay. Snagging machine is an outrageous piece of work. After all, it's used for stealing Pokemon from another trainer in battle, but we didn't make this to steal Pokemon indiscriminately from trainers. Yeah, so this is the same thing that they had in the last game, where you used it to steal, like, corrupted Pokemon from other trainers so that you could, like, fix them. And of course everybody's being like super vague as to why you need it, but here, go ahead and put it on. This bionic arm looking thing. It fits perfectly, almost like we made it for a 10-year-old child. Hey, we got 5 Pokeballs. Yay! So they've definitely stuck to a formula on their writing, because you have all the same elements. You have a fatherless protagonist. You have a fetch quest at the very beginning. You're a child. There's way too much dialogue, and then suddenly it throws you into the action. I'm guessing, I haven't played this, I'm guessing we're now about to be introduced to, like, the bad guys. Yeah, some strange men came barging in, took off with the director. Who's your mom? So now we have introduction of the bad guys right when we're about to be shown how to do something useful. Well, everybody's dead. And then you have villains with over-the-top costumes. Spy Naps would like to battle. I'm guessing Naps is his name. It's over 9,000! Sorry. So the shadow Pokemon that he has over there, so it's been corrupted. We're gonna try to steal it, save it, restore its corrupted heart. Yay, we got it. I like how when you just take their Pokemon that you win. And their Pokemon's automatically in my party now. That's the only way you get Pokemon in this game. You don't catch them in the wild. You start off with one, and then you pretty much steal and heal all the others. If they had backed up just a little further and hit the kid, that would be like the end of the game. Just roll credits. He's dead too, and there you go. Oh, they didn't take your mom, they just took the director. Okay. We have to go get him back. I, as the responsible adult with the ill-proportioned boobs in the jacket, will send my child. Oh no. No, they're just gonna complete it without the doctor. Here, let's mess with this highly delicate new machine that only he knows how to operate. Let's fix it without him. Not even so much as a good job. An attaboy. Run an errand. Gotta go to the parts shop. Again, another fetch quest. To the Vespa. With the annoying sister that talks in the third person. And we're off. Oh, he's back up, not dead. Cool. Almost like it never happened. Hey, wait, hold up while I casually walk out the door while you run away. Apparently memos of the doctor that was captured. Documents on Shockbook that Professor Crane and I compiled. Please read them. I guess. Items. Okay, just instructions. Okay, not important. We kind of already have the gist of what's going on. To the moped. Quite possibly the most Pokemon-esque way to travel in these games. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like Final Fantasy 8 and 9 vibes from the style of this, but I mean that makes sense. You're talking like 2002, 2003-ish. The thing that killed this, like this game is super popular among fans, but the reason it didn't get more like notoriety was it came out right at the end of the GameCube's life, and Xbox was already dominating the gaming field. Nobody was talking about this game. Everybody was talking about Halo. So it was very popular, right down to having a limited edition GameCube system, but Halo was king. And it was all in that same generation, so it just got lost in the mix. But a used copy of this game easily goes for over $100. So we got a big bully picking on an itty-bitty kid. Alright, let's do our thing. Do our big brother thing here. A Zangoose. Take her preaching to someone who cares, or do you want me to pound you too? A level 44 Alexander. Yeah, you don't stand a chance. Oh, I was gonna get it. We'll probably end up battling him later. So I just wanted to stream for a little bit. I'm actually super tired, but this was nice to actually sit down and play a game and stream. I may come back to this. I may play it more. I'm going to play it more on my own if nothing else. But thanks to everybody who came in and said, hey, I know it was a short stream. I'm just pretty wiped out. So I will talk to you guys later. Hope everybody has a wonderful Tuesday night. And until we see each other again, take care.